Putin and created Russia's what we have now. So I want to emphasize this. Russia actually didn't want to Serbia have their European path in the 90s. The difference in Serbia, between Serbia and Ukraine is that Ukraine had a strength to defend their interests against Russia. Serbia didn't. Because of that, Serbia opposed European path that it was offered to the Yugoslavia at the time, and we had the breakdown and we have the wars, and this is exactly why Serbia supported war in the Bosnia, did terrible things in Croatia and also in Kosovo, because it was the regime of Slobodan Milosevic was the puppet regime of the Kremlin of those days. So, in order to have peace in Europe, we need to focus in the future ourselves to defeat the Russian intelligence service, because if we do not defeat the Russian intelligence service, be sure that even if we have peace in Ukraine, there will be another state in Europe that will be in the same position as Ukraine today. So we have some new pro-Russian politicians in some European country, or we have an effort to have in many European countries some pro-Russian politicians. So this is exactly the result of the Russian intelligence service. We need to fight that. So I want to remind you all that Central Intelligence Agency of the United States, shortly CIA, is formed in the history when the United States understood that it is almost impossible to fight Soviet intelligence service in the soil, on the soil of the United States if they have focus on some state in United States. For example, if you Soviet Unions at the time focus intelligence operation on the state of Tennessee, we would have two senators, pro-Soviet, pro-communists from the Tennessee in the US Congress, and we will have the MPs which are pro-communists and pro-Soviet at the time. Don't forget that Hollywood, because now those history looks like fairy tales, but do not forget that United States at the time arrested many people in the Hollywood because of spreading of Soviet propaganda and communist propaganda. We do have that scenario now in Europe, but we do not have effort to stop that scenario. And what will be the proper effort to stop this? It is formation of European Intelligence Agency and European Hybrid Defense Agency, which can have success in the fighting Russian intelligence operation across Europe. This is exactly the reason why we do not have now the brave politician in Europe as we had in the history.